by his own tusks, Udritaya, raising, Mahim, the earth, Nimagnam, submerged, Sa, he, Uttita, getting up, Samruruche, appeared very splendid, Rasaya, from the water, Tatra, there, Api, also, Daityam, unto the demon, Gadaya, with the club, Apatantam, rushing towards him, Sunabha, the will of Krishna, Sandipita, glowing, Dipra, fierce, Maniyu, anger. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki. Lord Boar very easily took the earth on his tusks and got it out of the water. Thus he appeared very splendid. Then, his anger glowing like the Sudarshan will, he immediately killed the demon Hiranyaksha. Although he tried to fight with the Lord, according to Srila Jiva Goswami, the Vedic literatures describes the incarnation of Lord Varaha Boar in two different devastations, namely the Chakshusha devastation and the Swayambhuva devastation. This particular appearance of the boar incarnation actually took place in the Swayambhuva devastation. When all planets other than the higher ones, Jana, Mahar and Satya, merged in the water of devastation, this particular incarnation of the boar was seen by the inhabitants of the planets mentioned above. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti suggests that the sage Maitreya amalgamated both the boar incarnations in different devastations and summarized them in his description to Vidura. Om Jnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manvistam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Svapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavasya Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadhvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Deva Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitam Shra He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Prasadhanostute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Pashata Deshatarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivashadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna everyone, I'm seeking blessings from all of you so that I can speak something in line to our parampara and in the glories of Srimad Bhagavatam. It is said the whole purpose of the Srimad Bhagavatam class so that we can glorify Srimad Bhagavatam for the pleasure of the deities. That is the whole purpose of Srimad Bhagavatam. And it is said whatever activities we do in the temple or in our house, the whole purpose, the center point is the pleasure of Krishna. So in the same way, when we are discussing Srimad Bhagavatam, when we're discussing different pastimes of Krishna, so the whole purpose is how we can glorify Krishna in different ways. And the speaker and the listener, both of them are trying to glorify Krishna. So it is like a teamwork. So the speaker is trying to glorify Krishna, and the audience, the participants, they are listening attentively, and they are also praising Krishna. So yeah, that's the whole purpose. I'm seeking blessings from all of the devotees who are assembled here, online devotees. Please bless me so that I can glorify something, so that it pleases you, it pleases Srila Prabhupada and Radha Gokulanand. Jai, Hare Krishna. So the chapter entitles The Appearance of Lord Varaha. So Varahadev appeared to kill one particular demon, and it is said in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Yada yada hi dharmasya. Whenever there is decline in religious principle, then Krishna appears. Why Krishna appears? Then Krishna explains in the next verse. Paritranaya sadhunam vinasaya cha duskritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. That is the whole purpose. And it's not just Krishna appears only once. Krishna is explaining here, he appears again and again. Sambhavami yuge yuge, in different yugas. So let's go back to the history, to the calculation. In one day of Brahma, there are 14 manus, 14 manus. And in each of the manu, they have 71 divya yugas. And what does mean by divya yuga? So a full cycle of the 4 yugas. What are the 4 yugas? Satya, Treta, Dwapar and Kali. One full cycle is known as one divya yuga. And in this way, when 71 times it goes on, that is the lifespan of one manu. And in that way, there are 14 manus manvantar, and there are 71 manvantar in a life of one manu. And in that 14 manus comes in a day of Brahma. And the same night. So Brahma sleeps really, really long time. And it is explained, Srila Prabhupada many times explained in his talks and also in Srimad Bhagavatam, it is explained that how Krishna comes in one day of Brahma. In one day. And when is that? It is the 7th Manu. The 7th Manu, which is this Manu, Vaivasut Manu, and the 28th Manvantar. Krishna appears personally, he appears. In other yugas, his incarnations appears. And it is said, another calculation is 1000 divya yugas. So if you multiply 14 into 71, it comes about, and then if you multiply with the 4 divya yugas, then it comes about 1000 divya yugas. So Krishna appears after 1000 divya yuga. And Krishna appeared in this Manvantar, which means Krishna is going to appear after 999 divya yugas. And whenever Krishna appears in Dwapar Yuga, at the end of Dwapar Yuga, and after Krishna, who appears? Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he appears. And again it happens in the same manus, which is the 7th manu and the 28th manvantar. And it is said that whenever Krishna appears in person, then Krishna has mainly 2 purposes. What? To protect the devotee and to annihilate the miscreant. So in the pastime of Brahma, who is the devotee here? Bhumi, Earth planet. Jai Shri Radha Gokulanand ki, Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. So here the devotee is Bhudevi. Okay, and Bhudevi is now suffering. How is he suffering? One particular demon is torturing Bhudevi. And who is that demon? Hiranaksha. What is the meaning of the name Hiranaksha? Eyes, yes. Hirana means gold and Aksha means eyes. So Hiranaksha's eyes are always on the gold. Always on the gold. So what Hiranaksha started doing, he started digging all the golds. He started collecting all of the golds. And it is explained that actually the gold balances the gravity of the planet, of Earth planet. And when Hiranaksha took away all of the gold, then what happened? The balance or the gravitational force of the Earth planet is completely gone. And then the Earth planet glides down to the Garbhodakshai ocean. Okay? And at the bottom, I think in the previous chapter it is explained that how the Earth planet is now at the bottom of the Garbhodak ocean. And in the Garbhodak ocean, when the Earth planet is there, then all the inhabitants, they are unconscious, right? They are almost lifeless. And then what happens whenever the Earth planet is not there, then the 4 yugas cannot continue, which means the whole cyclic process is going to get disturbed. Then the Devatas, they started praying to Lord Brahma. And whenever Lord Brahma, he gets a complaint, he tries to solve by himself. But whenever he can't, then what he does? He escalates. To whom? Which Krishna? Which form of Krishna? Kshirodakshaya Vishnu. So there is a planet called Swetadip. So in that planet, Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, that is the place where Kshirodakshaya Vishnu resides. And and we have seen, like in all of the past times, Lord Brahma, followed by all of the demigods, they go to the Swetadip and they started offering different prayers. And then Krishna or the Kshirodakshaya Vishnu appears and he tells them, okay, calm down, no problem. I will come, I will appear, and I will fix this issue. And after Brahma's prayer, then Brahma noticed something came out of his nose, right? And suddenly Brahma got surprised. What is this which is coming out of my nose? And then that entity started growing and growing, bigger and bigger and bigger. And who is that? That is Lord Varahadev. So Lord Varahadev appears from Brahma. Then many times people get confused that out of Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh, Lord Shiva, who is bigger, who is great? Because we have always seen that all the avatars, they came from Brahma only. And Brahma is the creator, right? Brahma is the creator. So with this philosophy, Brahma should be the greatest. Brahma should be greater or bigger than all of the Vishnu incarnation, even like bigger than the Krishna. Then what do you think, devotees? How can we tell them that actually Brahma is not great, but Krishna is the great? They always have this confusion. Let's see, Varaha appears from Brahma, then Rudra appears from Brahma, Narada appears from Brahma, so everyone is coming from Brahma. Then how Brahma is not the greatest? How Krishna is the greatest? Yes. Say again? Brahma comes from Vishnu, but again we see, like here in Varaha Avatar, again the Vishnu is again coming from Brahma. Then how to understand it? Brahma is the creator, so he should be the boss. He should be the greatest. How Brahma is not the greatest? And why Vishnu always coming through Brahma? In all of the avatars, you can see any avatar, they always appear through Brahma. Okay, so one of the acharyas says, just like there is an entrance and exit. If you enter to any building, any house, there is an entrance, there is a door, right? Everyone enters through that door, and there is an exit, they come out of that door. So in this material world, Brahma is that door. Brahma is the creator, he is that door. So through Brahma, all the incarnations, they appears, right? So that doesn't mean that the door is the boss, the greatest. No, the door is just the entrance through which all the incarnations appear. And again, we see like when the creation happens, Lord Brahma, when he appears from the navel of Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, so for first few years he was confused, he was bewildered. He didn't know like who is he, what is his purpose, what is he supposed to do. Then he heard the sound, tapa, tapa, tapa. And that's when he started doing tapasya. And then he got the Vedic knowledge. Then the Vedic knowledge appeared in his heart. It is said, Tene Brahma Hridaya. In the heart of Lord Brahma, the Vedic knowledge came. And who gives him that knowledge is Garvo Dakshaya Vishnu. So from where the Brahma comes, Brahma is appearing from the navel of Garvo Dakshaya Vishnu. And then again, in terms of Vishnu, there are three Vishnus. The first one is Mahavishnu or Karana Udakshaya Vishnu, from whose pores of the body all the universes comes. When he breathes out and when he breathes in, then all the dissolution happen. Then the next expansion is Garva Udakshaya Vishnu, from whose navel Brahma appears, and the third is Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, then who expands himself as Paramatma in every living entity. So here it is said that, first we understood what is the reason why Lord Varaha appeared, to protect Bhudevi. And then it is said that according to Srila Jiva Goswami, the Vedic literatures describes the incarnation of Lord Varaha Bore in two different devastations, namely the Chachusa devastation and the Swayambhuva devastation. So as I said, there are 14 Manus. Okay, and the first Manu is Swayambhuva. He appears from Brahma. Okay, that's why his name is Swayambhuva Manu. And we are in the seventh Manu. And what's the name of this Manu? Vaivashvata Manu. And why his name is Vaivashvata? Because he's son of Vivaswan or sun god. So there are 14 Manus. Appearance of Lord Varaha. So I was, it's like when I read this purport, then I got a little bit confused. Okay, Lord Varaha is appearing in even different yugas, and there are different Manus. The first thing comes, okay, who are these people? Who are this Manu? And who are their father? So I tried to get a list of all of the 14 Manus and the name of their father. So the first one is Swayambhuva Manu, who is the son of Lord Brahma. Then the second Manu, his name is Sorochisa Manu. He is the son of Agni, the demigod Agni. Then the third Manu, so the third, fourth and fifth Manu, they are the son of Priyavarta, King Priyavarta. So the eldest son of Priyavarta, his name is Uttama. So Uttama is the third Manu. Then the fourth Manu is Tamasa. And the fifth Manu is Revata. So they are the son of Priyavarta. And then comes the sixth Manu, whose name is Chakshusa Manu. And he is son of Chakshus. Okay, so here the pastimes of Lord Varaha is actually from the first Manu, who is the Swayambhuva Manu, and the sixth Manu, who is Chakshusa Manu. And the seventh one is this Manu, whose name is Vaivashvata Manu, who is the son of Vivaswan or sun god. Then the eighth Manu, his name is Savarni, and he is the son, he's again the son of sun god, and from the wife Chaya. The ninth Manu is Dakshasa Savarni Manu. He is the son of Varuna Dev. The 10th Manu is Brahma Savarni. He is the son of Upasloka. Then 11th Manu is Rudra Savarni. He is the son of Rudra. 12th Manu is Dharma Savarni. He is the son of Ruchi. The 13th Manu is Deva Savarni, the son of Satyasa. And the 14th, the last Manu, his name is Indra Savarni. He is the son of Bhuti. And Lord Krishna appears in all of these Manus, in all of these Manvantars. Okay? Why? The same reason, to protect the devotees and to annihilate the miscreants. That is the whole purpose. And then Srila Prabhupada explains that how Krishna and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they appears in only one day of Brahma. And the one day of Brahma is 4.3 4.32 billion years. Okay? If you count, it will 4.32 billion years. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in which years? Anyone remember? In which years Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared? 1486. And Srila Prabhupada says that this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teaching is going to be followed, is going to be fresh for next 10,000 years. It means till which year? 11,486 years. And hopefully none of us is going to be here, right? Hopefully. So yeah, we can see that how this age is golden age, right? This is a golden age. Why? Because Krishna, he himself appeared, and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he himself appeared. Why? To spread the importance of the Harinam Sankirtana. And after 11,486, then there will be the dark period of Kali, the Kali Yuga. So yeah, we can, and Srila Prabhupada also said, like, any intelligent person, they will take this wonderful opportunity of this human birth and go back home, back to Godhead in this life only, right? So all of us should give our best, all of us should try our best so that we can go back home, back to Godhead in this life only. So let's all of us chant together one Hare Krishna Maha Mantra with full-hearted prayer to Shri Shri Radha Gokulanand in this month of Kartik, so that all of us can go back to Godhead in this life. So let's chant together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. The class is till 8:30 or is till 8:30? Okay, I got 1.5 minutes. Let's see what Srila Prabhupada says further in this purport. Srila Prabhupada says this particular appearance of boar incarnation actually took place in Swayambhuva devastation, when all planets other than the higher ones, Jana, Mahar and Satya, merged in the water of devastation. This particular incarnation of boar was seen by the inhabitants of the planets mentioned above. And so there are 14 planetary systems. Our Earth planet is which? Is the 7th. So there are 6 planetary systems above and then 7 below. So when the Earth planet, it got submerged in Garbhodak Ocean, then all the remaining 11 planets, they went under the Garbhodak Ocean. Only these 3 higher planetary systems, Jana, Mahar and Satya, were on the platform. And they were able to see that, okay, the Earth planet is going downstairs. And then next, Srila Prabhupada says, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti suggests that the sage Maitra amalgamated both the boar incarnation in different devastation and summarized them in his description to Vidura. Then the next question comes, obviously Maitra Rishi is repeating what Sukadeva Goswami spoke to Parikshit Maharaj. Okay. Then the question comes, why they are in rush? Why they are not, why Sukadeva Goswami didn't recite the both of the pastimes separately? Why he merged them together? Any guess? Why did Sukadeva Goswami combine both of the pastimes together? What was the reason? Who was in rush? Yeah, but Maitra Rishi is repeating what Sukadeva Goswami is actually, here Vyasadeva, our Sukadeva Goswami is repeating again, yes, Lord Maitreya. So anyone, any guess, why it was combined together? Second?
So we can know Krishna complete in a lifetime.
In a lifetime.
But with all his knowledge, complete and whole. Yes. Om Purnamadi Purnamitam Purnamadi Purnam. Yes. And so, it's for there if we want to take it.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So Srila Jiva Goswami explains, in every day in Vrindavan, every day one demon used to come. And Krishna used to kill every day one demon. So every morning Krishna used to go to the Vrindavan forest. used to play with his friend. Then every day one demon used to come. Krishna kills one demon by lunchtime, then bathes in the Yamuna river, takes his lunch, and in the evening he returns back to his home. So there are so many different pastimes, so many different, the demons they appeared. So if we discuss all of the demons, it's going to take like many years. So that's why, as Prabhujan Prabhu said very correctly, so that we can understand, we can know Krishna in full, there are so many different pastimes. So that's why Maitreya Rishi is combining both of the incarnation. And Jiva Goswami says like there are many demons appeared, and if you read different Puranas, we'll understand how there are different demons appeared. And in Varaha Purana, it is in Adi Varaha Purana, it is explained when Lord Varaha actually brought Earth planet Bhudevi to its position, then all the living entities in the earthly planet, they regained their life, and Bhudevi was also got conscious after that. And then Varadev, because he dived into the Garvadak ocean, he was totally wet, right? And boats, what they do, if they want to dry themselves, they shake. And when Varadev, he shook himself, then the water droplets, wherever it dropped, from that black sesame seed appeared. And from the hairs of Varadev, kusha grass appeared. Okay? And these two are the most important ingredients in any yajna. Wherever the yajna is performed, the black sesame seed and the kusha grass are the most important thing which is used. And yeah, then it is discussed how, when Varadev actually saved Bhudevi, then because of his tusk, there were two lines formed on the Earth planet. And what are those two lines? These two lines, you can, it's like it's still visible in the place name is Udupi. In Udupi, you can see there are two lines, and by the end of the tusk, it literally poked the Earth planet, and that is in Nepal. It is known as Varaha Kshetra. So in Udupi, there are the two lines, and from that, two rivers are actually appeared. Name is Tunga and Bhadra river. It appeared. And it is also known as Varaha Kshetra. It is in Udupi. And in Nepal, there is also Varaha Kshetra. And when actually Lord Varaha, saved our Bhudevi, then they got a son. And his name is Naraka, right? Because of the union of Varahadev and Mother Earth Bhudevi, they had a son, Naraka. And then when Naraka, and actually when that son got birth, then Janaka Maharaj gave the name Naraka. And the same Naraka, later, because of his association with Vanasur, he became Narakasura. So Narakasura is the same demon who kidnapped the 16,000 gopis or the princess, right? And who killed Narakasura? Krishna himself. Krishna himself killed the Narakasur and saved all those 16,000 princes. And later, these 16,000 princes actually married to a Krishna. So there are many wonderful pastimes. And from this particular pastime, we can see even the son of Bhudevi and Krishna himself can become a demon. How? By the bad association. By the bad association, even the son of Krishna can become a demon. In the same way, all of the living entities, we are part and parcel of Krishna. And because the living entities are in this material world, because they got contaminated with this material nature, so that's why the living entities, many a times, they act like demons. And what is the mentality, the mindset of the demons is aham mameti, me and mine. I want to enjoy. I want everything. And the main reason is association with demons, associated with the impure environment. So that's why all of us should try to make our association pure. And how we can do it? By associating with devotees and by focusing on our sadhana, our spiritual practice. Sadhana means reading, hearing, chanting, and performing our devotional service. And that is the goal of our life. Srila Prabhupada said, the goal of this human life is self-realization. And what is that self-realization? To understand that we are part and parcel of Krishna. Okay, Jai. Thank you all very much. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Jai. Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki